I have a little bit of a different job to do today. So my wife's car is a 2018 Vauxhall Mokka and I need to change a wheel bearing on it because it's howling. It's this passenger side one. So I'm going to move the car over so I've got a bit more room and get stuck in. Right, so in order to get access to the bearing, we need to take the caliper off, hang that up here, undo the bolts here, track rod end, bottom ball joint, drive shaft. So a few things to undo. So I've got the hub assembly off. This one is not a hub bearing, so you can't just unbolt it and change it. So I now need to remove that from the hub. So it looks like I need to take the ABS sensor out carefully, and then I shall have to tap this out first, and then the bearing out this way once I've pulled that circlip out. So let's see how that goes. ABS sensors aren't really known for coming out whole, so it's entirely possible we could end up having to order a replacement one of these. Let get a 10mm. I'm going to take the back plate off. The benefit of this car is it's only 8 years old, so nothing should be too crusted together. Result. It's good news. So ruining that. So now just need to knock this centre out. I think it is moving. So that's that out. It kind of busts the old bearing apart a little bit, so I've just got to get this off, which I think is going to involve a grinder to cut that off. Get that socket off. So now I've got that off, I can get the rest of the bearing out. You see the balls on the inside there, but I can get the rest of the bearing out. Just got to move that circuit. This circuit's quite well in. I don't actually have any circlip pliers to undo a circlip, but I've never really struggled before, so it's quite tight in there. Proving difficult to move. What I'm going to do, I think, is smash out the centre and then weld around the inner race, and it should knock out then. Got all of the centre out, so what I'm going to do is clean that up, weld around the inside of there, and the same there. That causes it to contract, and then it will tap out easily. Right then, I've just gone and put the new bearing in the freezer so that when we're ready to fit it, it should, if I get this nice and hot, should drop in nice and easily. So I'm going to weld around there, and then knock it out. Quite a high wire speed and high power setting. Should we see if that's enough to start with? Let's have a little go. Go this side. boom. That's how you get this difficult bearing out. Leave the new bearing in the freezer a little bit to get colder. I shall go and get the bearing out of the freezer. And I think I've got this one that fits right the way through, so that's going to push the bearing in. And then I've got this one that's larger, so I'm going to see if I've got a threaded bar to put between the two. See if I can use that to pull the bearing in. Right, so this bearing, you've got to keep an eye on which side you put it. This side's the ABS side, this side is not. One lovely new bearing in the housing. Got to put the circlip in there and the dry flange in there. Right, so circlip in. Better get this off now. There we go, slight mark on there, but it's not the end of the world. It looks in good condition. So now this needs pressing into there. So I'm going to do similar to what I did before with the threaded bar. New bearing, fully fitted. Fit that back to the car now. So let's have a little look. Track rod ends back on, new anti-roll bar link fitted, pipe ABS connection reconnected, cable refitted, brake hose back in there, brake caliper refitted, brake disc on, new bearing on, hub nut torqued up, chuck the wheel on, have a tidy up. So got the wheel back on. Torqued up, wheel nuts torqued up, got to put the little caps back on. I've got tools out everywhere, I need to tidy them up, and then we can go for a little drive, and hopefully the bearing noise is gone. I'm pretty sure it will be because it felt rough as anything. So while we're out, I think I'll go and set the tyre pressures, and it's just started raining, so I need to get tidied up now. The test drive was a success. The noise is gone, no more clunks. I don't know if you saw towards the end I changed an anti-roll bar link as well. The bearing noise is gone. It's been droning for a little while. All of a sudden the car sounds really quiet and nice now. So yeah, that's all for this one. Just something a bit different. I've got a little bit more work to do on my own car, ready for its MOT next month, so I'll probably sort that out tomorrow because it's raining outside now. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.